Hello guys, welcome back to Python on phone programming series. In the previous classes, we have discussed about variables, loops, conditions, list and tuple. So in this class, we will discuss about dictionaries. So what are dictionaries and why we use them? Okay, so the main advantage of dictionaries is we can store the data in the key and value format. Okay, so let me define that here. So data can be stored in the key and value format. So what is the advantage of this one? Okay, so just take the example of a English dictionary. Okay, you want to search for a particular word, okay, in the dictionary, and let's say at the same time you have a normal textbook and you want to search for the same word in the normal textbook. So where it is easy, in the dictionary it is very easy, right? Because you know the position of it. I mean, you can directly go to that page and you can find the word meaning. Okay, but whereas if you have a normal textbook or a notebook where you have written the word and the daily meanings, it is difficult to find it. You have to go every page and then search it, right? So similarly in Python dictionaries also, the data will be stored in the key and value format, and when you try to search, it will be like you can get the value immediately as an output here. Okay, so that is the one advantage, and another advantage is you can structure the data in a such a way that you can group based on your requirement. Let's say take the example of this marks only. Okay, you have hundreds of students and you want to store their marks. So what you can do is simply you can have a student name as a key and his marks as a value. Okay, so let's say in the future you want to know any particular student marks, you can simply give me the student name, I will give you the marks of that particular student. But in case if you use tuple or list, right, how do I know that whose marks are those? Okay, even if I design the list also, we have to go and then search every position under. Okay, so that's a very difficult tedious process. But whereas in the dictionaries it is very easy to maintain, and these dictionaries are very much optimized, and when you search for a particular data point, you will get the output immediately. Okay, so let's see how we can define list in, sorry, dictionary in Python. So I will take the same example marks here. Okay, so but in this case what I will do is I will define a dictionary instead of a list. So how do we define a dictionary? We define dictionary using curly braces. Okay, in the curly braces, the first thing we have to give is the key. Okay, so what is your key here? So now let's take the example here. A student name is the key. Okay, so I will give some name here, maybe something like John. Okay, John is the name as a key, and value are his marks, like something 14, 15. Let's stop it here. Okay, you got it, right? So this is how we can add one student marks in this dictionary. Let's say something like you have one more student, you can simply give comma and enter here. Okay, so what I will do is I will give something like another student name, maybe something like Ram. Okay, and now as a value I will give his marks as well here. Okay, and now let's add one more data element here. So this time I will give something like some Paul. Okay, so his marks like this one. Okay, so this is how we define dictionaries in Python. Okay, so now let's print out this entire dictionary, and now let's run this program. So here we got all the entire dictionary got printed. This is cool, right? This is fine, but you might be getting a doubt. How can I access only one student marks? Let's say something like I want to know the John marks or Ram or Paul marks. Okay, so in case of list, what we do is we use that position value, that is index value, to access the element from the list. So similarly in the dictionaries, okay, in the dictionaries we use the keys. Okay, we use the keys to access the values. Okay, so how can we do it? Let me do that here. So I have marks here. Okay, here in the square brackets, instead of giving 0 1 2, that means the position number, we have to give the key name here. Okay, so in this case it can be John, anything. Okay, so I will take Paul as example here. And now if you run this program, you will get the marks of that particular guy. You got it right? Excuse me. Okay, so this is how we can, we can access the elements, data from the dictionaries. I hope you got this idea, guys, and if you have any doubts, please mention in the comment section below. And in the next class we will discuss about few more methods on the dictionaries, like how can we get all the keys, all the keys from this dictionary, and how can we get values from the dictionary. And there are many other methods, we will discuss all about them in the next video. And please don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, and if possible please hit that bell icon as well, so that you can get the notification when I upload new video. Okay, take care guys, I will see you in the next video.